morning and welcome to Meet Magento Indonesia.
We're looking forward to doing this again next year.
All right, we are on the last stretch of our event. So this is the late afternoon sessions. There's 3 more speakers to come for these sessions. I hope you have learned a lot, during the whole day. And thank you again for joining us at Meet Magento Indonesia. We have awesome speakers still lining up. So keep staying and hopefully you enjoy for the rest of this session today. All right, now for the next speaker, I know him for a long time. A friend of mine that he's also basically speaker last year as well in our event Meet Magento. So this year he's going to sharing something about transformation way utilizing the cloud ERP to your business growth. I think we've been hearing a lot the whole day about the whole topic and theme about how pandemic has been speedify the digitalizations. I think you have heard of the shipping technology, you're hearing about the e-commerce platform and the actual testimony from the merchants. And now we have a chance to learn from the operation side of the ERP side. All right, let us welcome Mr. Junaidi Winata.
Thank you, Pablo.
All right, Pak Junaidi, the stage is yours.
All right. Thank you, Pablo. It's very great, and I'm also very thrilled to be part of this event. Yeah, hopefully what I will go through will bring benefits to everybody here. Okay, good morning instead of good evening. All right, so let me share my screen. Okay, so my screen is all good? All good, yeah? All right, so thank you for having me, Pamul. So my name is Junaidi Winata. I'm from Oracle NetSuite. I look after Indonesian market, so I'm the sales manager here. So the topic that I bring up this evening is about business growth here. So how we can utilize NetSuite to grow our business together. So as usual, this is the safe harbor statement, like a disclaimer. So what I'm about to go through here is just for information only, will not bound to any contract. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so if we look at this past 1 or 2 years, right? We have a pandemic that still will be with us, right? So a lot of business practitioners, business owners, entrepreneurs, they are taking some measures to respond to this COVID because they want to not just survive in their business, they also want to thrive, right? So we look at the Frost and Sullivan survey here that they took in November 2020. There are some responses. The top one is they plan to reduce the operational costs, right? Some said that they want to look for new clients, yeah, to increase their revenues. Some say that they want to develop a contingency plan or a crisis plan, yeah, like a plan B and plan C if in case plan A not working well. So some they want to switch their business model from one to another that can adapt to the trend. Some said that they want to improve the IT system, but we see here only 13%. They said that they want to move to cloud, move the critical business system, right? Whereby they don't realize actually by moving to cloud, all these concern, all these issues, they can do it all at once in moving to cloud, like reducing operational costs, looking for new clients, right? Contingency plan, upgrade the IT system. We can do it over here. So we see that. So we see that a lot of businesses don't realize that they can address this, yeah, by simply moving to cloud, right? So, all right. So because of that, we need to look at what is the difference between a true cloud and a fake cloud. Fake cloud, the reason why I put it as fake cloud as the acronym, because some say that they are cloud, but they're not really true cloud, meaning that they hosted in somewhere else, not in their data center, right? So if that's the case, sometimes people will ask about the security system, like one of them, right? So in we see that there's a lot of also, we call it a cost or hidden cost that we never aware in the first place, but we need to do it over time. Like within next year, we need to upgrade our hardware, we need to upgrade our security system, we need to do a lot of things, right? Yeah. So why move to cloud? The first reason is scalability. We know that the competition nowadays completely different than, let's say, like 15, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, right? Nowadays, the competition is very, very steep, cutthroat competition, people said, right? That's why we need to have a scalable system to keep up with the business growth that we are running, right? We cannot wait and then, and then we have a very long time to go to market, something like that. We need to have a scalable system. Number two is innovation. Nowadays, a lot of innovation is required, okay, to actually, to grow our business, right? And then upgrades. A lot of people still, worrying about the upgrades, how to upgrade the system if one day their business is growing and over time, maybe a year, 2 years from now on, they want to upgrade, they're concerned about that. But with cloud, you don't have to, there's like, a worry-free kind of thing that will be provided to you. Now for headcount, so why move to cloud? You can, enhance your or repurpose your headcount. Like maybe most of them they do a transactional things. You can upgrade them, the skill set, to a more analytic things by moving to cloud, right? And because we talk about cloud, then right now I introduce you the Oracle NetSuite, right? So why is it Oracle NetSuite? So Oracle NetSuite is the first cloud company in the world, established in 1998 in San Francisco. And over these 20 years, we have been helping a lot of our customers to grow their business. And up until now, we have 26,000 customers worldwide. And for this last 12 months, we have additional new logos or new customers, 4,000 plus. You see, within these last 12 months, within this pandemic period, we have 4,000 plus new customers. So what can NetSuite provide for us, right? Number one is visibility. So with NetSuite, we gain the access to the real-time data, not the data from yesterday, not from this morning, but real-time, right? Because we have the access to real-time data, then we have a better control to control our business, to control our operations. We always have vision, right? 3 years from now, 5 years from now, where we want to go. But do we know that what it takes to go where we want to go? With NetSuite, we can do that, right? Better control. Number 3 is agility. So agility meaning that, with competition, with the very steep conditions, a lot of, constant changing market trends, we need to have an agile system, meaning once your business is growing, your business process also, will evolve. So when your business process evolve, you need to have a very, very future-proof system that able to make you quicker go to market instead of still waiting, sizing, and do some assessment over and over. So this is the three pillars that NetSuite can provide for us if we use Oracle NetSuite. So here are some of our customers based on their nature of business. From global leaders, we see some big names like American Express, Volvo, GoPro, and some of these names. And then next generation disruptors like Zoom. Right now, most of us using Zoom. Zoom is also one of our customers. Carsam in Southeast Asia, Spotify. Most of us must have at least one free account. Spotify, yeah, Spotify is running Oracle NetSuite to run their business. And in regional customers, we have some names here. ASICS from Japan. In Asia, Southeast Asia, they use Oracle NetSuite. Scoot is the subsidiary from SQ, Singapore Airlines, the low-cost carrier. They also using Oracle NetSuite. Yeah. And here are some of my customers, our customers in Indonesia, based on the vertical industry. From GB General Business, like we can look at a lot of customers from plantation, oil and gas, services, and e-commerce. Non-profit, we also have a non-profit package for non-profit organizations. Mostly, we are in manufacturing, wholesale distribution, and retail. Perhaps a lot of us are familiar with all these logos, Indonesia, yeah. All right, so why these customers choose NetSuite? Because NetSuite is an ERP, a cloud ERP, true cloud ERP, saying that it's that here that SaaS and true cloud, pure software as a service. It can help you to grow your business, right? So these are some of the points that will empower you to grow your business if you grow aggressively, especially, yeah. So here is some of the Gartner survey and IDC survey that we took that indicate the position of Oracle NetSuite in the market, right? So we look at a lot of big names here, but we look at Oracle NetSuite it sits in the leader quadrant, in terms of the future-proof vision, okay, in terms of the easiness to use or the friendliness to be adopted right away. All right, so in NetSuite, we know that NetSuite is not just software as a service, we are also platform as a service. Because we also platform as a service, it's very scalable, right? And number two, this is common questions people used to ask. Okay, I know this is cloud, but how secure is Oracle NetSuite? Okay, the security is very secure. It's also similar to what we came across in the mobile banking. You see that the security certificate here, some of the certificate maybe you're already familiarized with, right? And compliance, we already comply with all the accounting standards in the world. Transparency, this is about the fraud management. If you run some fraud management and auditing, like those companies that plan to do IPO within like a year or 2 years from now, they use NetSuite as their tools to smoothen their due diligence, okay? Or those companies that they are startups and they want to draw more attention from the other investors. They use NetSuite to be audited, yeah, to be conducted with some end-to-end auditing processes. Okay, assurance, we have assurance uptime 99.7% uptime. We also have sandbox for you to do some testing development, and yeah, no version lock. Yeah, if you are in the IT, you have IT guys, or you are in the IT company, these are some of the tools that you can utilize to do some customization on top of this platform of this NetSuite. Okay, and these are some capabilities that we have. We can accommodate global language, many languages, And Oracle NetSuite also have the native apps in the mobile phone, so you can download it free from App Store or Google's Play Store. Okay, so it's very useful for C-level to do some, remote approval. Yeah. So and especially nowadays, people has been forced to work from home. So this comes very useful and handy. And we are 100% browser independence. You can access Oracle NetSuite with all kind of browsers in the market, and we call it like a Google search toolbox in the NetSuite, whereby you can search all kinds of data that you have in NetSuite. Reporting, okay. Usually, if you buy ERP, the report tools you need to buy separately. With NetSuite, it's already coming in one package, and in NetSuite we provide a lot of reporting templates. But if you feel that, hey, that hundreds of templates we don't, it's not enough for us, we can customize that. We can still customize it with our own version, okay? And we can store a lot of unstructured data like screenshot and all for approval. And also we have a collaboration tools whereby you can use it as a collaboration tools among your employees, like Facebook in the company. Yeah. All right, this is the some of the screenshot that I took from let's say if you access from desktop, this is how it looks. If you access from iPad, if you access it from Android phone or iPhone, this is how it looks. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So first, because in Oracle NetSuite, right? When you buy Oracle NetSuite, I mentioned before, you not just get the software as a service, you also have the platform as a service all in one package. And the beauty of Oracle NetSuite is they are built on top of this unified data model. So the data model of inventory, the data model of finance, accounting, all unified. Because it is unified, all right, we don't need to be bothered to build data warehouse from scratch like what people used to do in the usual way. So with NetSuite, it saves you a lot of time and energy not to come to that point. And because it's unified data model, you can do reporting and analytics from one end to another end of your business process. All right, you can do this data analysis, all kind of data analysis functions here can be done by even one users can have multiple roles. Okay, if that user, the role is as the CEO, then the dashboard, the KPI will be the KPI of CEO and dashboard as well. If he changed role, okay, change role to CFO, let's say, then the dashboard and the KPI will automatically change accordingly, according to the role that the person select. All right, for all industry, yes, we can accommodate all industry. It's all the BI functions that we can use and we can run, and you don't need to pay more with Oracle NetSuite because these functions already come to one package when you subscribe Oracle NetSuite. Okay, unlike the other ERP, you need to buy the the BI visualization and the BI functions separately. With NetSuite, it's already in one package. Yeah, no hidden costs. All right, so we come to this approach. Okay, we call it stairway approach. What does it mean? It means that if your business just established, maybe you just only need financial, CRM, and analytic and dashboard, right? And then 3 months down the road, maybe your business started to elevate. You need more add-on modules from NetSuite to help your business to grow, okay? And then your business scaling up again, starting to expanding. Maybe you need more because your business process is evolving. Your business is growing, your business process is evolving. You need more, system or models to help your business to grow. Then up until you dominate the market. What does it mean? It means that we help our customers to manage their cash flow. So you don't need to buy everything all at once in the beginning. You can buy it, gradually. Yeah, it's like you pay as you grow. Yeah, when you your business grows, you need more, modules, then you just add it up, And the beauty of the module of Oracle NetSuite, all those modules already based on the leading practice in the industry. So it saves you a lot of times, you just need to, like, we call it plug and play. So when your business grow, you need, like, let's say you grow a business, and nowadays, and up until the point that you need a project management, let's say, you just buy the project management modules, put it in and run it, as simple as that. Okay, no more assessment, sizing, all kind of, unwinding things that people used to did in the previous years. Okay. All right. Now. All right. I still have 10 minutes. Okay. So with Oracle NetSuite, it allows us to grow our business. Okay. We have a model called One World. It allows us to grow not just only in a country, but overseas. Let's say we have one company, and then this company, we have a lot of legal entity in Indonesia, like, let's say, like PTA, PTB, PTC, and you want to add PTD, you don't need to add or buy another model. You just use this One World. It allows you to grow your business up to 100 legal entities in one country. And if you expand to, let's say, to Australia or to Singapore or to Philippines, you just buy that additional country and you can run the business. You don't need to buy all the modules all over again. You just utilize or reuse the modules that you have purchased from Oracle NetSuite. It saves you a lot of costs. Yeah. Okay. And what is the result that we can get from this transformation? Yeah. So with Oracle NetSuite, okay, it helps you to get more business insight. You know what is happening on your operation, and you know what you want to do with this kind of potential and everything that you have from your business, because you have that visibility to your operation real time. Okay, revenue performance, of course, because it will support your front-end application, whatever front-end application you have, to boost your performance, revenue performance. Yeah, the margin will, of course, eventually will go up as well. And what could we do to reduce some complaints? Maybe complaints from customer because of back orders, and then we can cut down our costs, our operational costs. Yeah, because the productivity is going up, then the operational costs will be automatically dwindling. Yeah, inventory cost, the inventory turnover will be faster, and so on. Okay, so yeah, why people choose Oracle NetSuite? Okay, number one, because implementation costs relatively lower than the on-premise, 80% lower, statistically speaking. Okay, we go live faster. From kickoff to go live usually take like 3 to 4 months, sometimes take 2 months. Yeah, depend on the scope. And we have a lot of reference in YouTube. You can find a lot of references of Oracle NetSuite in YouTube. And then 4 change orders out of 300 customers, meaning what? Meaning you don't need to do a lot of changes in terms of if your business growing. We have a lot of templates that already according to the leading practice. You just plug and play and you're ready to go to the market. Yeah. And with Oracle NetSuite, it serves as a navigator for you to navigate your business. Yeah, this is like, we call it one true north. Yeah, for you to navigate your business in the right pattern, in the right way. Okay, with that, that's my slide. Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
All right, thank you, Junaidi. Let's see if there is any questions from the audience. I'm looking at that. Okay, let's see. Seems like there's no questions. Let's just give it another minute before that. So, I mean, what is your going to be your tips on successfully implement an ERP? I mean, for somebody that really starting and just want to do a digital, going to digital, right?
Yeah, thank you, Vamos. So what's the key point is first they need to understand where they want to go with their with the business. If they know where they want to go, we can help them to try to set the pattern. Start from the most urgent priority, because we know that people have a priority scale from most urgent down to less urgent. So the most urgent one, we can do it in a phase 1. So it's easier for them to implement and go live faster, and they can go to the market faster.
Okay. All right. This is a question from the audience. Rick. He asks about Junaidi, for a traditional company who has complex manufacturing or distribution channels and wanted to enter the e-commerce sales channel, where will be the best fit to use NetSuite?
Okay, they are already using e-commerce, and where they want to start with to use Oracle NetSuite.
Actually, they want to enter. They want to enter into e-commerce. They are a manufacturing and distribution channels company. Has a very complex manufacturer distribution channels.
I see. Okay, with that kind of complexity, we need to sit down together first, right? We need to ask some questions. What is the scope? Okay, what are the challenges that you are facing nowadays in your manufacturing? We need to understand that. Once we understand what is your challenges, do you have any new initiative you want to run in the near future? So we can, of course, we can address those solutions to you. Which one is fit in? Which one is the most urgent one? Which one we can start with first? Yeah.
Okay. So he asking continually say whether the module of SNOP and an MRP and OMS are all available within NetSuite ERP environment.
Yes, we have those functions in our NetSuite ERP. Yes, we also can cater up to enterprise level, depends on the scope. Yeah, so it's very important for us to understand the scope first.
Okay, but the supply, NetSuite does support supply and operations, MRP, and OMS for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, the kind of MRP, we also need to understand what are the main key challenges they have. Yeah.
Great. And Rick, also, just in case, there is also a NetSuite partner in the virtual booth called ODI, Optima Data.
Yes.
Please feel free to visit them if you want to have more consulting questions also as well. All right, let me see if I think that's all. There's no more questions from the audience. Okay, thank you, Junaidi. I really appreciate your times for joining us again this year.
Yeah, all the best, guys.
I'll see you. All right.
Thank you.